Today I want to talk about My Hero Academia's greatest moment from my perspective as I lived through it.
Kick off my feet and I pale the light.
This is Planet X TV.
This moment is probably not the one you're expecting because there's just so many moments in My Hero that gave me chills, made me cry, made me feel every single emotion. And if you've ever cried watching My Hero, I made this video specifically for you. And that's why I love My Hero so much. Just the raw emotion that comes through the screen and hits you like a truck. Moments like All Might versus Nomu in season 1. Yes. You know, when that happened, that's when I was like, okay, this show is for real. This show is next up. Season 2, Deku versus Todoroki. Yes. Really the fight that put the show like on the map for real. Like after that fight, everyone loved it, everyone was talking about it. Definitely one of the best shows ever after that. And you know, what made it so interesting for me,
talk to him,
in season 1 to season 2, I was wondering, how is Deku gonna survive? You know, he can't use his power or his body's gonna explode. So I was wondering, how is he gonna like fight in a tournament and win anything? If he uses his power, his body's gonna explode. So that was really interesting to me. Endeavor versus that Nomu.
Yes.
That was an insane fight. Wow, what an emotional fight. That was an amazing moment for sure. Just Todoroki like hating his father, but at the same time, deep down, he still loves him and wants him to win this fight so badly. That was an insane moment. And of course, probably the most popular, most amazing moment that you thought this video would be about, All Might versus All for One.
Yes.
Wow, that fight was incredible. Just the two goats of the verse going at it full throttle. The moment everyone was waiting for, and it happened. But for me, the greatest moment in the show that perfectly captures why it is so good and just perfectly represents what the show is about and what it means to be a hero. After this moment, I did not care whatever else happened in the story. If it was complete garbage after that, My Hero was forever solidified as one of my favorite shows of all time after this. Season 3, episode 4, Deku versus Muscular. The title of the episode,
My Hero.
The opening music for that season, my absolute favorite opening of the show, easily. Every single time, I never skipped it. I watched it every single time. It always gave me chills. It was always amazing. You know, watching all the students, watching everyone fly past each other in the sky, and Todoroki, you know, shoots his fire blast. That always gave me chills. All Might powering up versus All for One as the music hits and drops. Oh my god. And I'm gonna talk about the 4th episode, but the cliffhanger to the 3rd episode was insane because the villains show up. The students are supposed to be in this secret forest that no one knows where it's at, and the villains know, and the villains are here. And then the next episode, Kota, this kid, you know, the kid, he hates heroes. His parents were killed because they're heroes. He's like, oh, I hate heroes. You know, why did my parents have to be heroes? Why did they leave me alone? Why don't they care about me? Why do they care about these random people? I hate heroes. That was this whole thing. And Deku, he was looking out for this kid, and he's the only one who knew where he was at. This kid was missing, and Deku's like, where's Kota? That was his first thought when the villains show up. Where is Kota? And he's the only one who knew where he was at. So he goes over there, and you know, Kota is just by himself. He's like, what the fuck is going on? Why is the forest on fire? Why is there blue fire? And Muscular shows up.
Yikes.
And he realizes Muscular is the one who
Killed his parents.
You know, the ultimate nightmare. The villain who killed your parents is right in front of you, and you're about to die yourself. That's a human being's worst nightmare coming to life. And he's about to die. And Deku shows up last second, saves him. Boom.
Yes.
And we're about to have a fight, Deku versus Muscular. And so they start fighting, and Deku realizes, wow, this guy's really strong. And he has to use 100% smash. Uses 100% smash, breaks his arm because he can't handle it, obviously. And, you know, the cliff starts exploding, and Coach is about to die off the cliff, but Deku saves him. Oh yeah, the villain breaks one of his arms first. Breaks his left arm, so he uses 100% smash with his right arm, so both his arms are broken. So he catches Kota with his mouth because both his arms are broken, and he saves him. You know, he wins, but he actually doesn't, and Muscular stands back up. Turns out he took 0 damage.
What the fuck?
And now we're stressing out. Now I'm stressing out because both Deku's arms are broken, and this guy just took 0 damage from all my 100% power smash. So I'm like, okay, we're fucked.
Yep.
We need help now. Someone needs to come up and save them, or we need to go get help. We need help. Deku makes all these calculations, and he realizes they can't get away. He has to stay. He has to fight. It's the only option. I'm like, oh my God, what is happening? And 100% smash didn't work. Even Kota's like, dude, you just use 100% of your power. This guy took 0 damage. We are fucked. You need to run away. Deku's like, no. He says, don't worry. Don't worry. He's thinking about All Might. You're like, what would All Might do? He's just like, don't worry. I am here. I am going to save you. He just says that I am going to save you. And you know, he gets ready to fight again. And they start fighting again. He's just getting fucked. He's losing. And so they get into one final clash. Deku goes 100%. Muscular's at 100%, and he's just stronger. 100% smash isn't enough. Deku starts losing this struggle badly, and he's just like, I'm going to die. I let everyone down. I let All Might down. I let my parents down. I let everyone down. He's just like, fuck. He's hearing flashbacks of the voices in his head. Heroes never give up. Heroes this and that. He's gonna die, bro. And at this point, I'm crying. I never cry when shit's sad, but at this point, I'm crying. And Kota, he unlocks his powers. Turns out he's got this water hose power just like his parents, and he shoots Muscular with the water. Oh, it's like a breath of fresh air to the audience as well. The water splashes after all these tense moments. And Muscular's like, huh? What's going on? And Deku sees him. Deku realizes Kota has his powers. Deku realizes Kota is shooting the water. And in that split moment that Muscular is distracted, Deku says, fuck it. And the entire show is about pushing past your limits. So when 100% didn't work, this dude said, I'm not gonna let you hurt him. Raises up, pulls back. He says,
1,000,000% smash.
And I'm like, bro, it's like, is he actually going 1,000,000%? And I didn't realize this till much later. And that was just him. That was his version of Plus Ultra. He was just going beyond all his limits. He said, fuck it, 1,000,000%. And he smashes Muscular's bitch ass into the fucking wall at the speed of light. It saves Kota. And that was an amazing moment, the punch itself. And the soundtrack, oh my God, the soundtrack is beautiful. Perfectly matches the moment. And the moment that destroyed me is we see a flashback of Kota. You know, he hates heroes. And Mandalay, that's her name. She's talking to him. She says, I know you hate heroes right now. I know you hate heroes, but one day you're gonna realize what heroes are really about. You're gonna have a hero and you're gonna know it. You're gonna fucking learn. And he gets saved by Deku, and he's sitting there crying. He's like, even though you don't know anything about me, and you're sitting here ready to die for me. And he's staring at Deku. And Deku hits this pose. Both his arms fucking broken. His whole body's broken. He sits there. Ah! His victory or winning this impossible fight. Deku's standing there like that. That was my phone background for a solid 6 months. But Kota's standing there. It's like, even though you don't know shit, you still saved me. And then he says it. He says, to be a hero, my hero. And the soundtrack drops, and then the fucking credits roll, and I'm just crying. Everyone's crying. It's the fucking greatest moment in My Hero that made the show godlike and solidified it as one of the greatest shows of all time. Oh my God. The most godlike moment in the entire series. And that shot of Deku, that is legendary. That is one of the greatest moments in anime history. I'm sure that moment changed people's lives. So many people's lives, perspectives on life were fucking changed by that episode. Oh my God, it's legendary. And that was the moment that My Hero Academia became godlike. I don't care what anyone has to say about it. Absolutely legendary anime. Planet X TV, Zay Forever. You already know what it is. Just be yourself.
Hit that subscribe button, bitch.